All right, so I got a video coming at y'all real quick, man. I wanted to respond to this brother comment, and we gonna read it, man. It said, I, one of the weak-minded brothers, would you please pray with me that I become the man that the Most High wants me to be? And I'm gonna start it off by saying this, right? Without putting in the effort, your prayers ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna say that first, because a lot of people say that, right? They'll say they want you to pray for them, or I'm sending up prayers. But I'm gonna go through something in the Bible to establish how prayers are supposed to go first. Then we're gonna touch on the weak-minded part, because this video or this comment was based off a video about basically how brothers move with the women. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are weak to women. We're just gonna be honest about it, right? But let's go in the Bible real quick. I want to touch on something right quick, because it's something you got to do before you start praying. Just to be honest with you, just cut straight through it. I know in the Christian church, they tell you just to pray, just pray. Some got to come behind them prayers. You know what I'm saying? This is John chapter 9, verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. So to cut straight through, you got to be actively trying to do what you saying before you start doing all that praying and stuff, because the prayers of sinners, they don't get off the ground. I'm just going to be all the way plain with you. Let's read it again. Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth. Now you might ask the question, what is the will of God? I want to go ahead and get that right quick. What is the will of God? This is what you call going precept upon precept so you can get the understanding. This is Psalm chapter 40 and verse 8. I delight to do thy will, oh my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart. The Bible is very redundant. It keeps saying the same thing over and over again with different ways of saying it. Keep the commandments. That's how you not be a sinner. Let's get some more. Let's get some more right quick. And we all struggle with this. You know what I'm saying? We all struggle with our own vices and things that we like, things that's sinful to us. But we have to overcome those things. So I'm going to put it like this. It's not the man that the Most High wants you to be. It's who you need to be. Because let's keep it real. It's up to you. The Most High ain't going to come down and make you do nothing. The Most High ain't going to come down and make you have a stronger mind towards the women. It's on you to do that. Now, he might give you the grace to you know what I'm saying, to fix it. But in terms of correcting it, that's all you. Let's read. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Now, I know a lot of people ain't never heard that before. Let's read it again. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law. So going back, he said, God don't hear sinners, but if you do the will of God, him he heareth, right? So he said, if you don't want to hear the law, even your prayers are abomination. So you might want to, you know what I'm saying, try to examine yourself, put yourself in the mind frame of doing things that you know the Most High want from you, then send your prayers up. Now, I'm not saying that you got to be perfect, because it's going to be trial and error. You gonna mess up sometimes. But get back on that horse and get back going. I'm going to read it again. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. I just want to establish that first. So I understand you asking for prayers, but in the midst of you praying, make sure you doing what you're supposed to do. I just want to put that out there. That's for anybody that's in that back, because this ain't Christianity. I'm just telling you that now. This is not Christianity. This is Bible. We teach the scriptures. We teach that book. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates. Why did I get this? Because if you can identify that you're a weak-minded brother, right? You know that you got some areas that you need to build up. You need to take that mental inventory. You need to take that, you know what I'm saying, That internal look at yourself. Okay, I need help in these areas. I need to fix these areas. And you need to study around those areas. If you got a issue with, you know what I'm saying, lusting after the sisters, you might need to go in the Bible a little bit more and, you know what I'm saying, start trying to implement these things in your life to avoid those things. And I'm speaking for myself as well. Our forefather, when you read throughout the book, women was our downfall, period, point blank. It is what it is. The downfall of the Israelites, the strongest brothers on the planet, was women. You can go throughout the book. Let's read it again. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates. Because a reprobate ain't gonna do the mental work. A reprobate ain't gonna go and say, okay, yeah, I do this wrong. I need to fix this. I need to fix that. Okay, I'm cool right here, but I need to tighten up right here because it's gonna be some trials that come down the line. A reprobate not finna do that. They not. It is what it is. Let's get some more. This is Psalm chapter 4 and verse 4. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still. Selah. Why did I get this? Because a lot of that mental work is going to be when you have downtime. You need to be replaying how you was moving throughout the day, right? Commune with yourself. You need to be correcting yourself sometimes about some of the stuff that you might have did that day, some of the things you might have thought that day, because your thoughts become actions. Period, point blank. If you can correct it in your mind before you do it, you on the right path at the end of the day. But you need to do that work. Let's read it again. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed. According to the Bible, your heart is your mind. That's Mark chapter 7. You need to be communing with you need to be talking to yourself. Everybody had those thoughts in their head, like, why did I do that? You got to get with it. I know when you say talk to yourself, it sounds crazy, but everybody talk to themselves in their head. When you having those conversations like, I probably shouldn't turn around. I probably should leave. I probably need to do this. Everybody had them conversations in their head. It is what it is. Get in the habit of correcting your thoughts while they coming. Because at the end of the day, all our issues that come up with the sisters and lusting after them, it started in your mind first. So if you weak-minded towards the sisters, start talking to yourself. Start telling yourself, you know you're wrong for that. You know you shouldn't be doing that. Then you build off of that. Let's get some more. Because this is the major issue right here. This is the major issue. Let's read it. Tobit chapter 8 and verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together. Because our main issue is that we look to the sisters for lust, right? We're not looking at the other aspects of a woman and how we're supposed to deal and treat them, right? And obviously it's easy to do that in America because America is the number one producer of whores. It is what it is. So when you're living in America, dealing with women trying to cut through the foolishness, it's hard to do that. But you still got to do what the scriptures say. Let's read it again. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. And a lot of us struggle with that. A lot of us don't pay attention to our own thoughts and actions. You got to move properly, whether you living in an evil time or not. You still got to do things the right way. Let's read it again. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust. If we, as the men, stop thinking along these lines, the body counts of the women will go down. The out of wedlock marriage, the out of wedlock children will go down. The foolishness that these women think in their head will go down. Because they will have to get in line because the men ain't moving with the foolishness. Because the lust really got the women out here wilding because we allow them to do that because of our lust. It is what it is. Let's read again. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together. Because if we had more of that mindset where you only looking to a sister for, okay, I can see myself growing old with this sister. you will be a little bit more cautious in your dealings towards women. You will be more logical when it comes to your dealings towards women. But if you're dealing with in that lust, you're going to get destroyed every time. So take the mental notes. You know if you're looking at a sister for lust. You know if you ain't thinking no clean thoughts when you come in contact with a sister. Correct it. Correct it. Don't let it sit there and fester. Correct it. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. It's all a changing of the mindset at the end of the day. This is Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Because let's be real. Ain't nobody lusting after sisters that they know in their right frame of mind. It ain't too many brothers out here really lusting after sisters that's serving the Lord. Let's be real. These sisters out here that's serving the Lord, they ain't out here with all the haughty looks, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, the hair, the skimpy clothing, all the things that men lust after. Godly women ain't moving like that. Let's read it again. Favor is deceitful. Because let's be real, we give a lot more sisters that look good favor. We allow them to get away with things that the average person probably couldn't get away with. Let's read it again. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Because let's be real, outside of the sexual, what does you being a pretty, beautiful, attractive woman got to do with anything? So if the brothers actually got into that bag, and let's be real, some of us do have that mindset where she could be as beautiful as she wants to be, but if she evil, we ain't dealing with that. That's the type of mind frame you got to be in, because let's be real, Jezebel probably was a beautiful woman. A lot of beautiful women be evil, man. Let's read it again. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feared the Lord, she shall be praised. And that's the type of bag we need to really get in as men. We need to give that honor to the sisters that's moving correctly, the ones that's doing what God want her to do. Let's be real. In America, whores with a W become famous. Let's really think about that. They're famous because men give them attention. Stop being weak-minded. That go for all of us. That go for all of us, because they wouldn't, let's be real, if the men wasn't giving them the attention, they would just disappear. Let's be honest. It said favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you should be just looking for ugly women. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is try to reframe your mind to look for other characteristics outside of just the looks, because that's what get us in the first place. You looking at the face, you looking at the ass, you looking at the waist, you looking at the breast. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like that ain't what men be looking for. I'm not going to sit here and act like that's not what men like. It is what it is. But you have to train your mind not to fall by those things like the scriptures say. Let's get some more. This is Job chapter 31 and verse 1. I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? And let's be real. Without seeing, how often do you really think about women? When you got that tunnel vision, like when you out doing your job, right? When you doing your work and you throwing yourself into your work, you don't really think about all that wild stuff. But let's just say you get on Instagram and you looking at ass all day. Now your mind going somewhere else. Let's read it again. I made a covenant with mine eyes. What does that mean? He said he made an agreement with his eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? He made an agreement with himself. You know how much mental fortitude that take? You know how much mental strength that take? How much discipline that take? Let's read it again. I made a covenant with mine eyes. Because let's be real. Without the eyes, none of this stuff exists. We're not going to be falling by what we see. If we can just go through our life blindfolded until we come in contact with the woman that make us feel a certain type of way, the one that speak with some sense, the ones that do what God say. You probably fall in love with a chick that don't even look the way you what you quote unquote like. Let's read it again. I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? Right? So make that agreement with yourself not to fall by those things. Build up your mental strength by what? On a day in, day out basis. You getting a little bit better. Every day you getting a little bit better. It might start off today. You just walking in Walmart. You turn your head when you see something you like. It could be that simple. Because that's what it looked like. When you making a covenant with your eyes. I'm not looking. I know she ain't got no clothes on. I'm not looking. I might have to delete my Instagram. I might have to go to work and go straight home. I might have to do those things until I build up my mindset to be able to deal with the things that's happening in America. Let's be real. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. That's Revelation 11. America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Listen, Sodom was doing a whole lot of craziness, man. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Hold on, I got another verse that I just thought about. I can't tell you. That's it. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Why did I get this? Because when I'm saying to build up your mind, right? Strengthen your mind, right? What does that look like? That look like you taking the necessary steps before you get into some trouble to try to bypass this trouble, right? Let's read it again. He said, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. Okay, so if you know in America, the women wear skimpy outfits, the women are very promiscuous, right? You might have to change your routine throughout your day-to-day life. For instance, I'll give you an example of myself, right? I do photography and videography, right? And I shot some behind the scenes footage for a homeboy of mine. So after the shoot, they started cracking open wine. They finna eat. They finna, you know what I'm saying? Because they had like a loft type of setup in there. When I saw that everybody started, you know what I'm saying, mingling and drinking wine, I got the hell up out of there. It is what it is. So when you can foresee evil, you need to take the proper steps to remove yourself from it. Now, I'm not saying that the women was on that type of time or the brothers was on that type of time. But let's be real. The Bible tell you don't sit with no woman at the wine. Because we sitting there talking, we find some things that we have in common and we start to liking each other. Bad things happen after that. When you can foresee the evil, you get the hell out of there. That's why I say, and hideth himself. You need to make preparations to avoid foolishness. That might be deleting your Instagram, putting the lock on your phone, right? Dealing with, or simply trying to find you a woman with a particular mindset so you can go ahead and get married and fill your life up with that. You need to be doing the work of the Lord and dealing with your family, and that's it. Work. You know what I'm saying? Work doing your work for the Most High, going to get your money to provide for your household, dealing with your family, and that's it. Most people ain't got that mindset though. But the brothers, y'all got to start building your minds up, man, because I don't want to see those type of comments because it hurt me to see that type of stuff because one, it's good that you got the mindset that you can call it out, but I would rather you just already be in that mode of trying to fix it, if that makes any sense. Because we struggle with that in the black community. A lot of brothers be weak-minded and they just refuse to admit it. Let's be real. A lot of the brothers be emotional. A lot of the brothers can't control their lust, ain't got no discipline. It's all the same thing. But you know, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hide yourself from that evil, man. Let me read it again. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. When you see something that you know got a hold on you, Get the hell out of there, man. Don't sit there and play with it. Like in Proverbs chapter 6, he said, can a man take fire in his lap and not be burned? Can you take that fire in your lap? Hell no. Can you walk across hot coals and your feet not get burned? The answer is no. When you see, you need to be moving. But you know, it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.